Hey everyone, thank you for tuning in. This is Victoria from Radiant Moon Tarot, and today we are going to do a timeless pick a card reading. So it doesn't matter when you find this reading, there's a message in here for you. And once you see it, the message on it will last about 30 days. That's my intention for this reading, okay? So what you're going to do is just close your eyes, take a deep breath. Think about whatever question, situation, anything that you want guidance with. If you need to pause this video while you do that, please do so. And then pick a card. Card number one is, stack number one is the Sacred Traveler. Stack number two is the Starseed Oracle. And stack number three over here is the Soul's Journey cards. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to pull a card. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. I'll pull an oracle card and then I'll go deeper into each message with some tarot. Okay, so let's get started here. And take your deep breath, close your eyes, set your intention, and then pick your pile. Okay, so we're going to start with pile number one. So I'm just going to move these two out of the way just a little bit. Okay, so we're going to start with pile number one, and this is the Soul's Journey card. Okay. Message for people watching, please. Message for those people watching who chose stack number one, please. Message for people watching. What do they need to know the most? And you have finding sanctuary. Opening to your spiritual source. All right, that's beautiful. So some of you perhaps are on a spiritual path, on a spiritual journey, finding your higher self, going within, seeking answers, seeing that there's a bigger, more expansive universe out there than what we're taught or what we currently maybe believe. It's like a spiritual awakening, and you're finding your true self. Okay, so let's get some tarot cards and go a little bit deeper into this meaning for you. Message for people watching, please. Message for people watching. We have the King of Cups. Oops. The Ten of Pentacles. Wow, beautiful so far. And the Five of Cups. Okay. So, certainly with the King of Cups energy here, this is you finding spirituality, maturity, growth, and stepping into your own power. Okay, the King of Cups is somebody who is incredibly, very romantic, actually, if this was a person. But I feel with the Oracle card that came out for you, that this is a representation of your spiritual journey, your marriage with your higher self. So the King of Cups would be, again, someone who you would treat yourself very kindly, right? It's a very, very kind energy, very loving energy, right? So this is you stepping into your power, finding your spirituality. Your emotions are calm. You're feeling things with great intensity, but you're also very much in line with spirit and your masculine energy and your universe. Okay, and then we have the Ten of Pentacles. So the Ten of Pentacles is certainly mastery, right? The King of Cups is also mastery. So you're certainly stepping into your power of mastering something. The Ten of Pentacles is incredibly grounded energy. 10 is an ending. So you've completed this entire circle, right? You've completed this cycle, and you now have a solid, stable foundation that will, in essence, last you a lifetime, right? So the King of Cups is all about the heart. The Pentacles is a more grounded energy about your stability, your home. It can also be about money, but this reading here feels more spiritual than that, right? So, but it's certainly a solid, stable foundation that will last a lifetime with you. Okay. And then we have the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups, it's like, this is where you came from. You came from a period of grief, a period of loss. And it was most likely a very difficult journey. You may have, this may have been the catalyst that caused you to look up, look within yourself, look to a higher power for guidance and support, right? Because the Five of Cups is, there's 3 cups spilled over. This person is looking at them with sadness and with grief, but there's still 2 cups behind, right? So this is like you've pulled yourself out of this this sense of loss. This could also be you currently feeling a little bit of a pang of sadness, perhaps for a life or a belief system that you've left behind. Okay, because when you go through a spiritual journey, when you reconnect with a brand new belief system, when you leave your past behind you, there will always be a part of you that might feel a little bit of sadness for that, because maybe you might have left people behind, right? Cups are about matters of the heart. So you may have had to disconnect from certain people in your life, certainly past patterns or behaviors, in order for you to move forward. But this is certainly a journey of your soul and what you have to do. Okay, so I'm just going to get a couple more cards on this. So the King of Cups is clarified by the Hermit. Yes, very much, right? The Hermit is very spiritual, right? This is you going within, seeking answers, using your higher power, your wisdom. This is coming, the Hermit is not a card of not doing anything, because you are actually doing some deep, deep, deep soul searching and a lot of inner work. The Ten of Pentacles is clarified by the Empress. Absolutely. The Empress gives birth to new ideas. It's a grounded, mature, loving energy, right? Very abundant, very prosperous. And it's very fitting that that card is clarifying the Ten of Pentacles, because this is the loving, nurturing energy that drives your ultimate completion. Okay, and then the Five of Cups is clarified by the Ten of Swords. Yes, a painful ending, right? A painful ending and a sense of loss for what you've left behind. But, the Ten of Swords, people can read this 2 ways, right? They can either read it as a painful ending or the beginning of the dawn of a new day. So while you've left something behind, you're also looking forward to a bright new future. Look how bright that sunrise is. And this person in this figure with, their painful ending and their swords in their back, they're looking forward to that. They're looking towards that. So certainly there is something has to leave in order for something new to come back in. Right? And it's not always an easy journey, and for sure that can make you feeling a little bit sad. I'm just going to pull 1 or 2 more cards on that one. Clarify this Ten of Swords just a little bit more. And I have the Queen of Cups, the Moon, and Strength. Wow. Okay. So this is absolutely lovely energy for you. Okay, because with this ending that you have here, with this ending, what you have is your match to the King of Cups. You have your divine feminine counterpart right here. So this is you coming into union with yourself. This is you in complete emotional balance, right? And you certainly had to leave something behind to do that. And that's your spirituality. The Queen of Cups is very soulful, nurturing, right? And certainly an awesome counterpart to the Empress. Okay, and then we have the Moon, right? The Moon is you've revealed your past, you've revealed your past secrets. The Moon is very much a card of illumination, and you've taken the time and energy to see the truth of your past, to reveal what you need to know and what you need to address and what you need to leave behind in order to move forward. And the Strength card, you have the strength to do this, right? This is your inner strength. This is you, the universe, everything in alignment to give you all the power and strength that you need to move forward and to move yourself towards your new spiritual path and your new belief system. Okay, it's completely beautiful here, what we've got, so you have the strength as well to put the past behind you and walk forward and embrace a new beginning. Okay, so I'm just going to get you one last card here. I think I'm going to get, there we go. I'm going to get a card from our Angel Answers card. I'll give you one last message here. One last message do people watching need to know, please? Message for people watching, please. Forgiveness. Forgive yourself, forgive others, forgive whatever you need to forgive. With the Moon, you've illuminated things from the past, from the present, and you're looking forward to the future. You're letting things go. In order to do that, not only do you need to forgive yourself, right? Because no matter, even if other people have done things to us, right, we do still need to forgive ourselves for, because it takes two to tango, right? And so for our part in whatever has previously transpired. But the more important part there too, not only forgive yourself, but forgive anyone else who might have been involved. Forgive your parents for your upbringing, if it's not, if that's what you've left behind with your spiritual past. Okay, and forgiveness doesn't mean you have to. Forgiveness is more of acceptance in a way, and it's a way for you to close the door. It's like closure. It's a final closure. It's like, I might not like you, but I forgive you for what for your part in whatever part of my life, I have to leave behind, right? And you also have to forgive yourself for that too, right? So the Moon certainly illuminates whatever it is you need to let go, and then strength. The Strength card gives you the strength to have that inner forgiveness and forgive whatever rights or whatever wrongs needed to be righted, or whatever it is that you need to let go. Close the door in that chapter and move forward, because you certainly do have a lot of divine guidance for you. And I will point out on this bottom row, each pile, each card here is clarified by a major arcana card. So you have 4 on the bottom alone. So this is the universe, this is spirit, this is your inner self. You are being backed and you are being guided and you are being incredibly supported. Okay, so this is an absolute beautiful journey for you guys, and believe me, I know it's not always an easy journey to go through. And it actually can be one of, the 5 of Cups, you could be feeling a little bit alone, okay? Because a spiritual journey doesn't necessarily always involve a lot of other people, right? It can be a very solitary journey. Okay, so if you need to reach out for somebody, you have the strength to do that, and you can actually find communities that are in line with your spiritual path. Okay, so there's no reason to feel alone, but I feel here that you will break yourself out of that. Okay, so this is a beautiful reading for you guys, and I do thank you for watching. If there was a message in here for you somewhere, please like, subscribe, and share. And now we'll move on to pile number 2. Hi guys, welcome. For those of you who picked pile number 2, let's pull your oracle card and then we'll go deeper into the message with some tarot. All right, what do people need to hear? People who picked pile number 2, what do they need to hear the most, please, Spirit? What messages do we need to hear the most? The blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. All right. So what I'm actually going to do with this one, because this is a very powerful deck. So what I'm going to do is actually read this one from the book for you. Okay. The blue flame. This is a card of awakening and energetic upgrades. Perhaps you're going through a period of spontaneous awakening, receiving visions and having experiences that are out of the ordinary. In the West, little is known about the process of spontaneous awakening, and it can feel very scary when we're going through it alone. Elsewhere, they can be seen as auspicious experiences, with those going through them being treated with tender care. The blue beings are thought to be activating beings with great potential for healing and upgrading our cellular structures. They appear in moments of extreme awakening, activating a physical kundalini awakening and deep cellular and DNA healing. Many people glamorize the awakening process. However, in reality, it's much messier and more difficult than most of us believe. We must first let go of what we think we know for sure and how we make sense of the world. This isn't easy. The awakening process, even when it's spontaneous, takes a considerable amount of time to integrate, and awakening without integration can leave us feeling very ungrounded. If you're in the midst of an awakening, the process never ends, by the way, treat this time as deeply sacred and give yourself ample space to ground and integrate the extreme changes you're going through. Okay, very, very powerful card. Okay, and the starseed activation that goes with this is whisper the following: I allow myself to surrender to the awakening process that's right for me. I take things slowly and integrate my experience each and every day. Okay, that is a very, very powerful message for whoever chose this pile. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is, once I put those cards somewhere not going to fall over, I'm going to clarify this and pull some deeper meanings with some tarot here. Okay, so thank you, Spirit. So what else do we need to know about the blue flame, please? Messages for people watching in regards to the blue flame, please. What do they need to know the most? Ooh. Okay. I'll take those. So we have the 9 of Cups, the 9 of Wands, and the 8 of Wands. Okay. No wonder you're feeling a little bit uncomfortable if you are. Okay. So the 9 of Cups, this is you getting everything that you've wished for. You're working really, really, really hard. You're doing a deep spiritual awakening, and you are now at a point where you can actually just sit and revel in what you've done so far. Your heart is filled with joy, and you are nearing your final completion, and you are incredibly happy. Okay, it's been a long, long, arduous journey. you've been through one hell of a battle, okay? The Nine of Wands, it's the Wounded Warrior card. You've been through one hell of a battle. You're almost there. You're really almost there. This is 2 9s in a row, okay? Nines are a very, very powerful number if you're into numerology. Believe me, I look up these things all the time. You'd think I'd have every single message about the numerology memorized by now. However, I still find myself looking up spiritual meaning of numbers, because every time I look them up, I find a different message that pertains to me right then and there. It's really weird how that works. Okay, so look up the angel number 99. Look deeper into that spiritual message, because there's an additional message there for you. Okay, but this is you standing your ground. You're almost a little bit in protection mode right now. You're just taking a pause. So both of these cards have you just sitting for a moment and taking a pause and really reflecting on, I'm sorry if you can hear that. My dog is under the table again and she's chewing on a bone. I'm just going to pause this for one little second. I'm just going to give her something different and a little bit quieter. Hold on. Okay, I'm not sure if that's going to be quieter for her. Anyways, I diverted her with a cookie, so that may backfire on me. Anyway, so sorry for the pause. So you're certainly in a little bit of a protection mode here. You're just pausing and it's like you're catching your breath. And the same with the Nine of Cups. But you're very happy with the Nine of Cups. Everything you wished for is coming to fruition. Everything that you've worked so hard for is coming into play. Okay. And then we have the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands is, it's a card of very, very fast movement, fast communication. So this might have you, you've probably been on a really, really long journey, and now you're nearing the end. And believe me, the end is very, very imminent. Okay. The Eight of Wands, is quite often a bit of a timing card. I don't really do timing with these kinds of readings. However, this one is certainly speaking very loudly. This is very fast forward momentum. So, you don't have long to, to take pause and reflect right here, or to even think about your next steps, because you're propelling yourself forward. Okay. You certainly are moving forward with that energy. Okay. So I'm just going to pull a few extra cards and just go a little bit deeper into each one of these. So clarify this Nine of Cups for me, please. Here we go. Five of Wands. And fives are about change, right? The Nine of Wands is clarified by judgment. Yes. Yes. Answering the call. And the Eight of Wands is clarified by the Four of Wands. Oh my God, you guys. Okay, this is so, so incredibly good. Okay, so your Ten of Cups being clarified by the Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands, I mean, fives in tarot are typically a little bit of a challenging energy, right? Because fives are about change. So this is like you doing, and this isn't necessarily a bad card. In this case here, it's almost like you doing a lot of inner work and almost competing with yourself, competing with your beliefs, your ideas, your, it's like an inner battle, right? But it's an inner battle that you have conquered, right? With your Nine of Cups there, you've certainly conquered it. Okay. But it doesn't mean that you maybe didn't have like a little bit of back and forth and back and forth and back and forth while you did it, right? Because, you don't get to a 9 not by doing nothing, right? There's a lot of activity in order to get to that level of achievement. Okay. And this is absolutely beautiful, you guys. Okay. So the Judgment card, this is answering the call. This is Archangel blowing their trumpet, and everyone underneath just going, oh my God, this is karma. Okay, this is karma, and it's in your favor, right? Very much in your favor. So you, at some point, right, we don't necessarily have a spiritual awakening without something leading us, something guiding us. That's certainly what happened to me, right? And it's very much a slow progression, but it's more about trust and guidance. And this is ultimate, you surrendering to spirit, surrendering to the universe, surrendering to what is next. This is ultimate faith and trust. And you know that whatever spirit asks of you and whatever direction that you get assigned to move forward with, know that karma has your back, that you are going to get your just rewards. You are going to be rewarded for the hard work that you've done. You've shed so much in the past, right? And you've had this incredible spiritual awakening, right? And with the Eight of Wands, I said the success is coming in fast. The Four of Wands is a card of success. This is a commitment. This is quite often the marriage card, right? We have male and female energies holding hands, and it's a card of celebration. So this is like your ultimate completion and celebration, right? The Four is not a completion. However, it is certainly a card of a higher commitment, making a higher commitment to move forward. It's a card of stability. We have the strong foundations there. It's an 1111 card. So again, if you're into the numbers, if you're into numerology in any way, look up the spiritual meaning of 1111. Right? There is a message in there for you, absolutely. And believe me, it is one of the absolute best numbers. 11 is a new beginning, and it's a spiritually guided new beginning. It's not just a willy-nilly new beginning. And you've done so much work here, and you've gone through so many inner battles here. It's just absolutely beautiful. Okay, so beautiful for you guys. So you're not going to be pausing and defending yourself for too long here, I feel. Okay, so you do look for signs, synchronicities, answer that call, right? Follow your intuition, your inner guidance, your dreams, your spirit, right? And this is just, oh my God, it's such a beautiful reading for you. Okay, so I'm going to get one last piece of advice from our angels here. What one last piece of advice do people watching need, please? Forgiveness again. Interesting. Okay, so I'll tell you if you watched, if you were on the fence about what pile to pick, if you watch pile number 1, and you saw me shuffling, the forgiveness card also came out for them. So for this one here, it's like I feel you need to forgive yourself, right? You need to feel yourself. This 9 of Wands here can be you beating yourself up, right? Maybe you beating yourself up from the past, right? He's looking to the past. Anytime we look to the left, it's to the past. Okay, looking to the past, and number 1, probably reflecting on how far you've come, but there's also maybe a little bit of disbelief. Yeah, a little bit of disbelief that, am I really where I am? And maybe just a little tiny bit of self-doubt. There's something here that you have not forgiven yourself for from your past. Okay, so there's certainly that message there for somebody. I feel that that's for more than one person, probably one or more people, but certainly someone in particular. Okay, our next message from our angels is communicate clearly. Okay, communicate your intentions. Listen for communication coming in for you. Okay, especially with the Judgment card here and answering the call. So communication, the 8 of Wands is certainly about communication as well. So be on the lookout for signs, synchronicities, perhaps something in your dreams. Certainly some communication from spirit. And then also this is you communicating with spirit too, because especially with the 9 of Cups card here, and then the your manifestation of the 4 of Wands of a celebration, your powers of manifestation are incredibly strong right now. So make sure that whatever you're wishing for, okay, as you go along this journey, make sure that what you're wishing for is for your best and highest good, and that you communicate that. You communicate that to spirit, to your guides, very, very clearly. Very, very clearly. So this is, to me, two-way communication, right? You communicating outwardly, and then you listening for communication coming back to you, right? Because you do have ultimate celebration here, and you have done a lot of work. So this is an absolutely beautiful reading, again, for you. Very, very spiritual, very healing, right? This is very healing. The Judgment card is also very healing too. So congratulations, you guys, because this is just absolutely wonderful. So beautiful. So if there was a message in here for you, something resonated for you, please do like, subscribe, and share, and we'll move right on to pile number 3. And welcome to all of you that picked pile number 3. We'll get right into your reading. All right, messages for people watching. What do people need to hear the most, please? Messages for people watching, for their best and highest good, please. Messages for people watching, please, Spirit. Oops. All right, let's see what we got for you. And I'll pull the card. Oh, and it looks like we have 2 coming out here for you. So I'll take them. I'll take both of those. All right. So we have regret, and this is the soul's journey cards. Okay, so we have regret. I know that I cannot change the past. Okay, and with regret comes acceptance. Okay, and then we also have empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. Very powerful messages there. I'm just going to put that on that side, because I'll put the tarot in the middle here for you. Yeah, regret is a funny thing. The path, you know what, this is inner reflection is what brings about the acceptance that the past is the past and you cannot change it, okay? And while you can't change the past, whether someone has done you wrong, whether you have done someone wrong, right? We're just energy in a human body. We're all learning how to be human. We're not perfect, okay? But we can always learn lessons from the past, okay? So don't live in regret. It's okay to be sorry, ask for forgiveness, and accept what is in the past. Okay, but that's not where we need to live. We need to live in the present. Okay, and in order to be able to do that and let the past go, you do need to be able to be in touch with your empathy and be able to look at a situation, understand whatever part you had in it, okay, and see things with clarity and objectivity, okay? And again, that's requires that, and certainly some empathy and deep insights in order to be able to do that, okay? So those are pretty deep messages coming out, and we'll just clarify these. We'll pull some tarot cards for you. Okay, let's see what we've got going for you here. We have the 7 of Coins, followed by the 6 of Coins, and the Sun. Oh my God, you guys, this is just lovely. This is just very, very lovely. Okay, so you've done a lot of soul searching here. You've done a lot of... The 7 of Coins is a really grounded energy, and to me it always represents a lot of patience, but also a lot of reflection. Reflecting on what you've built, reflecting on your journey, reflecting on the seeds you have planted that will allow you to go forward. Okay, it's also about patience, right? You've planted all these seeds, you've done the hard work, and now it's like waiting for your harvest to come in. And this can be, I feel it's more matters of could be matters of the home. It could be family matters here. I feel in this energy that there's forgiveness in this energy. It's like you may have put yourself out there. You may have, interesting. I'm feeling that you may have offered, you may have extended an offer of, what's the word I'm looking for? Extended an offer of forgiveness. Telling someone I'm sorry. It's like extending an olive branch. That's what I'm trying to say here. It's like you've extended an olive branch to somebody. Could be family. I'm feeling family. I'm really feeling family. So there could have been some rift in a family somewhere. It could have been with parents or kids. I'm not getting a spouse vibe here. I'm getting like a more of a generational family. So yeah, like brother, sister, parents, children. Okay, that kind of energy there. It's like someone has extended an olive branch and you're just waiting for somebody to, waiting for someone to reciprocate. Then we move into the Six of Coins. So I feel here that you've extended an offer, you've extended an olive branch. Okay, you're willing to let bygones be bygones here. And I feel with the Six of Coins coming up next that the Six of Coins is about the law of giving and receiving. So it feels to me as though, and the Six of Coins is also about enough of a solid foundation that that there's enough to share. So it feels to me here as though if you're the one that has extended this olive branch, this could also be someone that has extended it to you. Okay, but the person in the Seven of Coins is looking to the past. So it's something in the past has occurred, and now there's a period of patience while we wait for both sides of the story to come out. We wait for we wait for a reciprocation of our olive branch, of our extension of what you've reached out for, right? It's like a clearing of the air, okay? And it feels like this will be reciprocated. So you've extended it, and this may have been a while ago that you did this, right? Because with patience being part of the Seven of Coins, it feels like this was a while ago that you may have tried to make amends. But it's like someone is seeing the light now. Someone is coming towards you, and you're willing to share. You're willing to talk. You're willing to clear the air. There's certainly reciprocation coming in regards to that. Okay? And then the outcome energy here being the sun. The sun is complete joy, happiness, putting the past behind you, looking to the future, walking towards something bright, shiny, new. It's a card of ultimate happiness. So it feels here as though your rift will be mended. You'll talk, you'll exchange your ideas. You can make amends to move forward and put the past behind you. Wow, super powerful message in there for somebody. Like, super powerful message. This can also be, it doesn't have to be in the family, it can also be a work-related thing, right? This can, because the coins, the Pentacles suit or the coins suit in this particular deck is also about career. So this can be, if it's not like a family situation for you, it can certainly be something at work. Maybe a falling out with a coworker or your boss. Something, the air certainly needs to be cleared here. Okay, but there is ultimate success with this. Okay, so I'm just going to go a little bit deeper in here. Clarify the 7 of coins for me, please. The World. Okay, absolutely. And 6 of coins is clarified by the Lovers. Wow. And we have the Ace of Wands clarifying the Sun. Okay. So again, interesting energy here, because the World is ultimate success and completion. It's a very grounded energy. It's like walking through the portal to the next chapter. Okay, and that is with the 7 of coins. That's exactly what is being hoped for here. Okay, and so it's ultimate success, and it's leading you towards a very successful new beginning. Everyone's seeing everything clearly, ultimate clarity. It's like everything's come together in order to be able to move forward. Ultimate success with this card. Okay, so if you're worrying about what situation is transpiring, you've held out an olive branch to somebody, friends, family, or someone at work, a work colleague, it could be. Okay, and then we have the Lovers card, and the Lovers is a divinely guided connection. Okay, so it's like Spirit is intervening here because you've done work, you've done inner reflection, okay, in order to be able to reach out to somebody. So you've done your work here, and it's like Spirit is guiding you back together, with forgiveness and love. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy, I've got to say. And then the Ace of Wands clarifying the Sun. This allows a renewed passion, and it doesn't have to be like passion and like, lovey passion, right? It can be a renewed friendship, it's a renewal to allow you to take action and move forward. It's a fiery energy. It's an active energy. It's not an energy of just sitting around doing nothing. The Sun is your ultimate happiness, and you will move forward with this brand new beginning with somebody. You've cleared the air, and now you can keep on walking towards your future. Okay, so this is, it's such a nice reading of forgiveness and acceptance and clarity and joy. And again, you have Spirit at your back, right? We have 6 tarot cards here, and there's 3 that are major arcana. So these are universally guided. So in each position here, we do have the universe at your back on every single one of them, and with some of the most beautiful cards imaginable. Okay, it's just lovely. It's just really beautiful, lovely energy for you, and it's very healing. The Sun is very healing. The World is very healing. The Lovers can also be very healing, and very peace. It's like peaceful energy. Okay, so I'm gonna get one last piece of advice here for you from our angels. What do people need to know? Message for people watching, please. And there we go. Okay. Whoa, we got 3. Okay. So we have no need to worry. Okay. Be patient. No need to worry. Right? We do have success coming in for you. Opportunity. You've seen the opportunity, you embraced the opportunity, you took action on the opportunity, and now when this opportunity presents itself to you, embrace it. Okay? Ask for help from others. Right? And you have asked for help. You've asked for help from spirit, right? I can see that in the Lover's card, right? You've certainly asked for help from spirit. You may have asked for help from other people, because we do have cards with people in, right? The Six of Coins, we have people. That can be you asking for help and people giving it to you. The World card, we also have people, right? See, underneath her robes, we have people, and she's like taking them under her wing, right? And this can represent you asking for help. Okay, so there could be other people that are helping to guide this along. Okay, but these are very powerful messages. 3 jumped out, so these clearly, and my angel cards typically don't really jump out. So anyway, so this is certainly messages that that the angels want you to hear. Okay, so if you get stuck, ask for help from somebody or ask for guidance. Don't forget that, you have an opportunity to mend this. And this is certainly when they come to you, even if it's been a really long time, right? Be open to embrace that opportunity and be patient, because this is certainly going to unfold for your higher good and for the higher good of your relationship and moving forward. Okay, so it's beautiful reading for you guys today. Beautiful cards. I hope there was a message in here for you. And if there was, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And I will see you next time. Thank you.